Hello and welcome back to BierTier, the German engineer. And today we are back with Timberborn. We are picking up right where we left off last time. We have a lot to do, so I would say let's jump right in. Alright, so currently we have 23 beavers, 3 children, 20 adults, 0 unemployed, and we only have 24 housing. Having only 24 housing, now that is an issue. We need more housing. That's the only way our population can grow. So let's see what we can do about that. What if I build some sort of beaver habitat right here with tons and tons of wonderful houses? That should work. And planned in is also that we can expand to the back if we have to, which will happen eventually. Currently, that should be fine. Also, we have our large warehouse here that needs a shitload of more planks that we don't have, because we also need to get our wood industry up and working before we then can head over here and figure out how we can build a new district so we can start collecting metal. All right. One of the things that I'm wondering about is if I go to power, can I put several water wheels? If I put another water wheel on here, construction site is too far from builders. Build more path or a new district. So if I cannot do that apparently. So I think that we can build some sort of more planks and stuff over here. The way to get the logs would be pretty long. I believe we can make that work. I think we should be okay. How many logs do we have? 162. So this thing here should be working basically constantly. Well, not at night, but other than that, it should always be on. All right, so let's let them build a few more houses. Hopefully get a few more births in here. We need more beavers and we need them quickly. Because something that we completely negated last time around was the hauling post. Here it is. Haulers assist workers within a district in carrying goods, greatly increasing the productivity. Of course, if the workers only work and don't have to carry around stuff, yeah, that of course increases the efficiency of the whole process. So we definitely need that. And that's the goal for right now, first of all. All right, a little bit of time has passed. We got a few new births in the last few days, and this may be a good moment to mention. I'm not a big fan of those beaver names here. How about you leave some comments down below? Just write anything, whatever you feel like, and I will use your names in the comments for my beavers here in the game. So, you want to be in the game? Leave a comment. All right, so what I did is I let them finish our housing. We have now a capacity of 42, more than enough. And I built a second water wheel here. Why? I just wanted to see if I can just connect together 2 water wheels. And it said earlier that this water wheel here is too far away from the next builder that it cannot be built. So it needs a path beside it so I can build it. So for my little production area that I'm planning over here, I just need to build a path right beside the water wheels and that'll work. So I think that's something we should start with. We have plenty and plenty of logs. So I'm gonna build, let's see. First of all, let's see what we need. For a lumber mill, we need 50 horsepower. That should really be beaver power if you ask me, but here we are. Gear workshop 120. And the wheel gives me, not the power wheel, the water wheel gives me 180. So with 1 water wheel, I could theoretically power 1 lumber mill as well as 1 gear factory. So if I build 2 water wheels, I can build, or I can power both. So let's see, if I go with a lumber mill right here, and then a gear workshop right there, and then another lumber mill right here, and another gear workshop right there. That is way more efficient than building it with 2 windmills and then not running at full force. So we are going to build that, And what we're also going to build is 2 water wheels to power all that stuff. That should give us plenty of power. Also plenty of wheels as well as planks. So this one here, no, they're actually not complaining, neither one is. And it should work with the power. So all this here should be powered once it is built, which will be wonderful. We're gonna increase this priority, and this priority, where this one here stays normal and this one here goes way down. Actually, I'm not even gonna build that yet. I don't even worry about that. As a matter of fact, I also don't want to build this gear workshop yet, or this lumber mill. I'm gonna build 2 lumber mills first. We need more planks first. So let's build those right beside each other so I don't need the connection in the middle. And that should work out just fine. Nobody can work on it and we don't have any power to it, so no problem. Question is, how's our warehouse coming along? Okay, we already have 59 planks in there by now. Wonderful. We may prioritize these stairs a little bit so that I can start building this stuff here as well. But everything needs planks. So actually no point in prioritizing that. Without planks, we're getting nowhere. So those water wheels here is what we really need. 1 water wheel. The other one, not so much. This one is the important one that needs to be built. And once again, I'm not sure. We do need this hauling post. Where was that at? It was in labor, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna build this one here. But where are we gonna build this? Does it fit here? Ah, wonderful. Look at how it fits here. And does it reach everything that is halfway important? Yeah. So far it reaches our farms. It reaches our area over here. So we're gonna build it right there. Yeah, that will work out just fine. So let's get all that built and then see how it goes. Okay, both power wheels are built, both lumber mills are built. Even our large warehouse is now built, and we have actually 3 unemployed beavers, which is insane. So we're also gonna build another large water tank down here, so we are ready for the next drought. We need plenty of drinking water to store it up. And then I can also get rid of these 2 here because we won't need them anymore. These 3 here will supply everything that we should need for a good amount of time. And we can always expand down here. Can plop down a real short woodcutter flag. What is it called? Lumberjack flag. That's it. And clear out those trees. And then we can build even several more, probably 2 or 3 more water pumps if we need them down the line. And this here is our water reservoir, and this here is just to keep our area green. That should work out just fine. Alright, next thing on the list, I built a path over here. This path leads just down here, and I want to try my luck with a district. I have no idea how it works, except that it needs a gate. Where is that at? Paths and structures, so we need a district gate right here. Apparently it doesn't matter what way around, so we're gonna build one of those. Let's see, if I build this here, it did not do a hell of a lot, I guess. Okay, well, we'll see. And then I need a district center. Establishes a district with its own population, resources, and an isolated path network. Employs builders. Okay, so we're gonna build. It is separated. Oh, okay, it's not separated by a gate because I don't have another gate back here. So I could just lay out my gears here and here. And after the gear workshop, I'm gonna destroy this one here. And I'm gonna go straight in with a gate. Well, actually, let's do it differently. We're gonna start the gate right here where it starts to become not fertile anymore, not fertile ground. And that then should work out. Let's see, path and housing. Let's build a gate. Let's build a path. And now I should be able to build a district center over here. Well, I'm gonna build it right here in the corner, or right here. I could build it right there. That should be legal too. So now this area of effect should probably then end at the gates as soon as this here is established. So we got a migrant population. I'm gonna bring in 2 adults and 2 children. As soon as those grow up, it will be just fine. So over here, we need to establish a few things. We need a house. We need a farm. Wait a second. How do I actually get resources over here? Because they don't have anything right now. Where would that be? Storage maybe? Labor maybe? Oh. Distributes goods to other districts. I need that. And drop off point receives goods. So I need to get this and that. So this is my distribution post. And when I build this right here, it's not a good idea, it seems. If I build it over here, no matter where I build it, it's not a optimal solution, but it reaches everywhere. It really needs just to reach the warehouse up there, which it does, as well as the log pile. So we're gonna build our distribution center over here, and our drop-off point is gonna be right here, I guess, right beside it. That seems to make sense to me. Yep, that is a good idea. All right, so that's built. Then we're gonna pass back here towards the water and make this area here housing. Let's see, housing. A lodge here, a lodge there. Can we build a third one? No, then we can't pass around anymore. We're just gonna go up and build another couple there. So all of that stuff is gonna be built. We just need stairs in the back where the doors are, here and there. Need a path around it that doesn't connect to the other district or it won't work. Just like that. 4 houses stacked on top of each other should be a great start for our district. And we have more than enough room to get to our metal over here. Gonna be great. I would have preferred it if it would be in the same district, but apparently we do not have that luxury because there is nothing else where one district could even remotely reach. This here would also be an extra district. So it is what it is. We will just have to have basically another drop-off point over here and another one of those distribution posts over here so we can make that work. And currently those beavers over here just have nothing, and that is an issue. That is actually a drastic issue. They also will need a water tank, don't they? I would think so. So let's build 2 water tanks as well. Again, I can't do anything. I might have to migrate them back because they're gonna die from hunger and thirst over there before this distribution post here is built. Not so good, but it'll be all right. Let's also get us the hauling post is here. We have 2 haulers in there. Perfect. It was just finished. So there should be hauling now. We have still 2 unemployed beavers, and those are the ones that are over here, I would assume. Did you just grow up? Do I have 4 grown-up beavers over here now? Yes, all the beavers that I transferred over here are now grown up. Wonderful. The distribution post is finished. Now, we just gotta figure out exactly what we need to do. Add a new route. I have 2 workers in here. Add the route to here. Oh, I can tell it what to get over there. So how about we bring over some water? Okay. Water to district 2, sure. Then we also gonna add new route to over here with, where are our, not planks, logs. Gonna do that as well. They will also need food over there, so we're gonna bring them some nice potatoes. Potatoes, where you at? Grilled potatoes, we should have more than enough of those. We only have 1 unemployed beaver currently, so I'm gonna transfer that one over so he can start building. That was in here, migrant population. I'm gonna bring over 1 adult, and we have 4 children. I'm gonna bring them all over there. They'll grow up eventually. It'll work. Perfect. Alright, we have built everything over here that we need. The dry season is going to be here in 0.4 days. So when this coming night is over, the dry season will be here. We also have a storage now over here. I figured we would just grab some more stuff that we can store in there. And most importantly, I already researched scavenger flag. We just got to build it. And I'm going to build it down here. Reason being is that the district range ends right up those stairs. So we can only build it right there. So right as the dry season starts, it should also be good for us to get some metal in. And look at Romavax. He is apparently vaccinated. Good for him. And he's ready to get us some metal. What a good guy. All right. Let's watch him a little bit slower. He carries 9 out of 13 kilograms that he can carry every single time he walks over here. Grabs the scrap metal. Another beaver comes, grabs it, and puts it into the store. So we are now officially getting metal. Isn't that great? Oh, the dry season is here, which means our water wheels have stopped. Yep, there's nothing we can do about that anymore. Down here, we are still pumping strong. Let's see, this water here should be plenty. Especially since they're not doing anything at night. And we have basically already passed the first day of the drought. So as soon as this dry season here is over, we should be easily able to start converting our metal scraps to blocks. Then we can actually build some nice stuff with our metal. For example, bridges. Bridges, well, not the short ones. I mean, what is a 1x1 bridge? That doesn't really do anything. The longer ones though, a 4x1, a 5x1, even a 6x1 needs tons and tons of metal. Just as an example, does any of this stuff you need metal? Yes, explosives factory. That needs metal as well. So we need to get us some paper. From the paper, we can then get explosives. And then we can possibly, so what I'm thinking about is channeling somehow over here somewhere and see if we can get some water into this area and get then this district here completely self-sustaining, because currently we just do not have enough dry, or better to say fertile area to sustain it with either trees or food. So all of that stuff needs to be shipped in from our main district over here, so this one here can survive. All right, we have survived the dry season. Dry season is over. Water should be coming again. Where you had water and you coming? Very slowly as usual. But that should work. We could, when we have dynamite, we could just blow this here up and fill this whole area here with water until it runs over here. That should work perfectly. That's gonna be a plan for later. Now, we need to get started on our metal production. Only issue is, I need to see where the water goes. Okay, so the water's coming. Water's filling, and should start flooding. And here it comes. It just needs to fill up this whole area here. Actually to the point where the water is going to be as high as it's going to be. Because I don't know if at this depth here, our water wheel is going to work. I have no idea. So we're going to go one out and we're going to build. Well, first of all, I need to figure out where to build it. That would be a good start. Building our shredder. We need a platform right here. Then we need stairs here and here. So we can get down here. Because what we will need is when I build a water wheel right here. You see kind of how it's going into the wall right there? Yeah, it's too low. It needs to go up. So I need to go here one and here one. And then take this high power shaft here that I have unlocked. Make sure it's in the right orientation. And then this here is still not high enough, son of a gun. Because it lacks platform. Platform right here. I'll make sure it's building it in the right position, which is right there. And then from here, we need to build our shaft. Yeah. See, that works. Perfect. And all we then need to do is to get us a path just along those water wheels here. So these can be built. It's still saying it's too far because without the stairs, they're not going to do a hell of a lot over here. So that's quite important. Our shredder just started working just a second ago. Our last piece that we needed, our high power shaft, was completed, and our shredder is now officially making our first block, and we just created it. That was actually the second one. Ooh, time's flying when you have fun. So we have 2 blocks, we are getting metal, We have still 3 unemployed beavers over here, so it's time to implement a hauling post on this side as well to increase the productivity. Where was the hauling post? It was on the labor. Gonna not build it right beside it. Is it the same size as the shredder? It is. So wherever this one here ends, if I build it right here, I should be able to squeeze in a second shredder and just plop on 2 more power wheels right here. It should be just fine. The only thing is that I have not a hell of a lot of flow over here. So what I'm gonna do is, let me think. I could build levees. Yes, levees are cheap, and I'm gonna levy off all of this here. We have so many logs, we don't even know what to do with them anyway. So we may as well see if we can get the water flow over here. Kind of the same thing we did over here, just in the other direction. Yep, we need the water flow to be on this side of the equation. The only way to do that is with tons of levees. I just hope that 3 of them is enough to not cause flooding, but still let enough water through. Water flow is already over here. We just need to direct it even more over here. This one here is not doing anything. We don't have the flow. This here is still not moving. I guess my plan is not working this time, is it? Well, at the end of the day, we still have 3 more rows to build. Because the water is still flowing here, it's kind of hard to see. It is actually here visible, so the water is still coming out of there because this top one here is not built. So the further we shift it over on both, it has to be both. Only the bottom one actually makes no difference. Alright, we have the next one closed. We still don't have any flow over here. That is not good. But the current is a hell of a lot stronger. So if you get the last 2 built here that are missing, maybe it makes a difference. I really hope so. I really want to see this when you're working. That would have been a pretty big waste if that wouldn't work. How much does it cost us? 50 logs would have been out the window. Because even if you destroy something, you don't get anything back. It doesn't look like it's working. I mean, I could build more levees over here, I guess. We could try it. Yeah, let's try it. We have dry season is coming, so might as well use the time for building. So I'm gonna have 3 here, so I'd want to have 3 wide at any given point at least. 1, 2, 3, so I can build one here. 1, 2, 3. I can not build one here. Gotta come here. Actually, here I have 4, but here I have 3. So that is just perfect. 1, 2, 3 right there. I can build one here. 1, 2, 3. One goes right here. 1, 2, 3, and another one right there. And that should get all of our flow more or less over here. Maybe even without building a second level. Maybe it can contain it just like that. But we will see. We will find out. One step after the next. But before I forget it again, we're going to turn off this water pump. But I think that this is a pretty good stopping point for this video. We have built a new district. Completely, well, not completely, but almost self-sufficient. The only thing we need is food and trees, which is pretty important, but not a hell of a lot we can do before we go into explosives. And then we have metal. We have plenty of metal over here that we then gonna put into our shredder and create metal blocks, which we then once again need for more advanced technologies. We have built a distribution post. With our distribution post, we can haul stuff from our first district to our second district. And another distribution post will be built over here in a little while, so we can carry our material back over. Mainly, or better to say, only really, our metal blocks. That's what we will need over here to make this district here better. But so far so good. Our population well-being is at 6. We need to get our social life back up to get to 7. I think it needs to be over 50% of the total population needs to be satisfied with that. And I think I can probably do this just by decreasing the time, so more of them have time to actually interact with the social attractions. And we will get up spirituality next time around. So we get from 6 to 7 to 8. and unlock our iron teeth. So we have quite a lot to do next time around, but for today, we are good. If you like the content, please leave a subscribe on my channel, a like on the video, and comment below. Don't forget, if you comment below, a beaver in the game will be named after you. Alright? So far, so good. See you next time. Thank you, and peace.